Now, Dr. Peter, Beijing continues to reel under incessant rainfall, and this is the worst in nearly 140 years.
Right. I think you just mentioned the reason, the public knowing reason of why the flash flood occurred in Beijing and northern China. You know, there's always perfect reason for flash flood, and we have to admit the climate change has been our daily life right now. And every 1 degree Celsius raise in the atmosphere actually brings 6% more moisture in the air. And when typhoon make a landfall in the mainland China and keep moving northward, it retain vortex form, which suck in the moisture to the northern China. And luckily or unluckily, there are two mountain range actually block the moisture, which enhance the flash flood in the northern China. We all know in Pacific region, July to October is the hot season of typhoon. We definitely will see more typhoons happen in the Pacific Ocean. And as I mentioned, the sea surface temperature as well as the air temperature has been, has raised regularly high. So the extreme weather or extreme events definitely will occur more often, and we should admit the disaster that we are facing forward, probably just like a flash flood, drought,
Right.
and extreme temperature like extreme high or extreme low. And that'll be our daily life. And we people have to realize this will become normal in the future.
Right, Dr. Peter. Like you mentioned, that there will be more typhoons in China. The Chinese officials have also raised an alarm, cautioning that China will likely face multiple typhoons in August. My question to you is that how prepared is China at the moment, keeping in mind the devastation that Typhoon Doksuri has already caused?
Well, how to prevent? The mother nature is always is unpredictable, but we know there will be some typhoons. Typhoon may make landfall in the mainland China, as well as make landfall in Korea or Japan. That's the normal route for most of the typhoons happen in the Pacific Ocean. And how to prevent the disaster? Well, we have learned from previous typhoon cases that some human actions can be done before typhoon has to make landfall. We have to do it in detail.
Right.
That's one thing. The second thing is we have to build a resilient society, which means people need to know what's really happened in the future, and we are not changing. We have to accustom. We have to use to it, because this will become our daily life. The extreme weather is happen more frequently than ever.
Right, Dr. Peter. We also spoke about how Typhoon Doksuri is now moving northwards. My question to you is that will it bring any kind of relief to China, and which are the other countries that can get affected with Typhoon Doksuri?
The story has weakened quite a lot. It maintained as a vortex. I don't think the bad situation has already passed, and I think the society need to recover as soon as fast. And the record flash flood won't happen again, but we need to know what will be the next event, and that's what we need to be watching at.
Right, Dr. Peter. Thank you so much for joining us on WION and sharing your insights with us on Typhoon Doksuri. We'll, of course, be tracking this very closely here.